I searched everywhere. I looked through hundreds of files, searched through my text messages. I even looked everywhere in my wardrobe. But I just couldn't find where I asked for your opinion.
Hey y'all, welcome to this episode of Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyah, where I scour the internet and look for situations where I can offer my unsolicited opinion. This week's episode, well, today's episode, because I'm doing them every day, today's episode comes from Am I the Asshole on Reddit. Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyah, am I the asshole for taking away my bed-bound husband's buzzer, leaving him helpless? Air quotes because she put it in quotations, which means, once again, maybe people don't know how to use quotes. Okay? Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyah, my husband was in an accident and is on temporary bed rest while he heals from surgery. The accident happened where my in-laws live, so we haven't been able to fly home yet. Ooh, I hope you get along with your in-laws. Their home is huge, and they already had a buzzer system from back when his late grandfather was sick. Oh, so they got old money. Okay. So my mother-in-law suggested my husband use it to let us know if he needs something. Well, my husband has, to everyone's surprise, been a nightmare patient. He uses the buzzer non-stop, usually to get my attention. Whoever hears it first will drop everything and go running to him, and he would almost 90% of the time ask them if they could ask me to come into the room. He normally never has a serious request besides wanting me to sit with him, which is fine sometimes. But we also have a toddler. We also have a toddler who I need to take care of, so I asked him repeatedly if he could tone it down. He only got worse after that, to the point where the buzzer was going off every 15 minutes because I wasn't coming quick enough. I finally took the buzzer away from him yesterday after I was trying to put our toddler down for a nap, and he kept buzzing and buzzing and buzzing. My husband is obviously angry at me and accused me of leaving him helpless. I reminded him that he has a phone. I was going to say that. In 2021, a buzzer system? He has a phone, and he could text me if he needed something serious. He said that wasn't the same since I always forgot my phone, and he might need someone else. Everyone else is divided. I think some people are secretly relieved, but my mother-in-law especially wants me to give it back to him because she's worried he might try to get things himself and hurt himself if he can't reach us with the buzzer. Am I the asshole? Absolutely not. No, you are not the asshole. No, you are not the asshole. Everybody in the house has a phone. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that the house has a phone. Nope. Not that. Initially, when I first read it, I did think you were being an asshole. But you have, I would say this. I would say that if it is feasible for you to spend as much time as possible in that room with your husband, no, I can't even believe I started thinking that. No, you're not the asshole. Everyone in the house has a phone. Him being bedridden does not mean you have become his source of entertainment. Get some books, sir. Start crocheting or knitting, maybe. Do some GIMP work. Do some other things with your time other than want me to entertain you. You are not a toddler, sir. You are a grown man who is figuring out what he can do with his time since he cannot do much. Well, you can be, sir. Revel in your existence of just being. Delve deeply into your mind, into your spirit, into your feelings, into your thoughts. Get to know yourself, sir. Okay? But requiring me to entertain you is not a part of this process that I am willing to contribute to in this way. If you need something other than my company, because if I want to spend time with you, I will sashay in to your room and spend time with you. But if you need something like something to drink or something to eat or something scratched or medication, things of that nature, call me, call your mother, call whomever you can reach on the phone and patiently wait. That's what you can do. But you're not getting this buzzer back because you are irresponsible with this buzzer, right? And it is not okay for you to assault me, your wife, okay, with your harassment and aggravating behaviors just because that's what you've decided to do with your healing time. Go ahead and heal that about you. Get your phone out and do some teleconferencing with your therapist, okay? Go ahead and learn more about who you are when I'm not around to just occupy your time, all right? That's what they make television programs for, to distract you. I am not your distraction, sir. I have an entire life which has already been interrupted by this accident because I cannot go home. I don't know, why can't you go home? Go home. You and your toddler. You and your toddler go home. His mother is there, okay? It sounds like you all may not need insurance, but insurance will cover a person that comes in and takes care of bedridden patients, okay? You may want to consider going, you know what? You can tell your mother-in-law that he will get the buzzer back and you and the toddler are going home and he can spend the rest of his time recuperating from his accident at home with his mother and the buzzer and whomever she brings in to assist him, okay? And give him sponge baths and maybe juggle, right? Like, because that's not okay. What you're doing is not okay. Are you the asshole? No, ma'am, you are not. But if you do choose to stay, even though I suggest you and the toddler go home, if you do choose to stay, no, that means not getting that buzzer back. And if you don't keep your phone on you at all times, there's a reason for it because you're probably busy doing something. And if there are other people in the house that can get him what he needs more urgently than you can, good. But, nope. You're not the asshole. You're not the asshole. He's a bit of an asshole, actually. And I would strongly suggest he get a therapist while he's laid up in bed. And get some hobbies. And get some books on, connecting with his inner guidance and his soul and learning how to meditate, right? And do some yoga. There's bedridden yoga that you can do. There's all kinds of things this man could be doing other than harassing you to entertain him. Okay? All right? And marriage is not servitude. I want people to understand that. Marriage is not servitude. Because I love you and because I have committed to spending my life with you does not mean I am indebted to serve you in any capacity. Okay? So unless you are also, I can't think of a home health aide, and you're picking up gigs and he hired you and you are at work, unless you're working for your husband as a home health aide, you didn't sign up for this. You didn't sign up for this. So go ahead and sign someone up for that. Sign someone up for a home health aide whose their bio says that they like spending quality time with their patients. So they sit in the room with them and they have all kinds of interesting, fascinating facts to share with your husband, and he can go on and on about things and they can talk, but and they spend most of their time just talking and chatting, and maybe he can find books for him and they can watch movies together and TV together and watch documentary. I mean, there's all kinds of things that he could be doing that doesn't involve you. So continue to raise your toddler, your actual child, and leave the raising of your husband to himself. Not even his mother, to himself. He can go ahead and raise him. He can take this time out that the universe has given him and go ahead and raise himself, so that being in a room by himself, in a house full of loved ones, is not a lonely feeling. Okay? This is a good time for him to get to know himself and enjoy himself. And this will benefit everybody. This will benefit him. This will benefit you. This will benefit the child. Okay? Because that means that there's only going to be one child that needs to be raised. All right? Are you the asshole? Absolutely not. Is he the asshole? Yeah. He's the asshole. Mother is dangerously close to being an asshole because she is acting a bit of an ass, talking about if he needs you urgently, then he can call everyone in the house, a group chat, and whoever picks up the phone, then that's who can attend to him urgently. But this beck and call situation that he thinks he gets to be a part of, that's what you can. You know what? I would use the buzzer on him. I would buzz him. If he calls your mother-in-law and asks you to come, I would go in there with the buzzer and buzz him like a game of Taboo. Wrong answer! Or no, it's right. You did the Taboo is not the wrong answer. It's when you did the word on the card. Buzz! I would buzz him. That is what I would do. All right. I'm glad we cleared that up. Much success to us all.